everyone. I have to do this quick before my niece gets in here. But I wanted to talk, she might be coming, about this Meghan Markle letter to Congress. Listen, I don't care that she wrote a letter to Congress. She is allowed to have her own opinion. She was born here. My problem is the letterhead and that it was made public under the Duchess, the Duke and Duchess. First of all, your husband is British and he's a part of the royal family, and there is a whole thing about rules between the royal family and the United States set up by our forefathers because they fucked us over so many times. Not saying that the Queen would come in and fuck us over, but these rules were put in place and they're shitting on them. Like nothing ever went wrong, like there's no reason for the United States to have their own constitution, for the fact that we broke away specifically from England to have our own country. And you're going to come in representing the royal family, the whole reason why the Boston Tea Party happened, and for years of enslaving our people and sending them here and taking our money and our products and building a whole huge mistrust that we took decades to repair and came together, and now we're dividing again because of the mere fact of you cannot call yourself a patriot. You cannot call yourself a countryman and go to Congress with your fucking title. You either are in politics or you are in the royal family. You cannot have both. You just can't. I know that it's shitty that she has to pick between, but there is reasons, and it's not about her. It's about our country, what our country was built on, what our country went through to even have this in the first place. We are protecting it. Does England have their own rules with their royal family that they're also trying to protect their traditions and their rules? And your family, royal family out there, by not saying anything about this, by allowing her to use her title at all, whether you gave permission or not, and not standing up, you are infringing on our Constitution and our politics, which you promised you would not do. We have an agreement. We're allies. We have settled this beef, and in comes Meghan Markle, slapping our face again. Just like when you came here and you said everything on our ship was yours because the ship was from England. Meanwhile, our country was breaking their backs and dying to get it for you. You're being greedy is what I'm saying. You're being fucking greedy when you go into politics and you hide behind a title. They're just like church and state. Royal family and politics are always going to be separate. And if I can't really blame Harry because he learned about our history through his country, just like we learned about their country through our schools. So what they learn is not necessarily the truth of things. And so Harry comes here and he listens to a bunch of idiots like Meghan Markle and her entire fucking team who does nothing but shit on the American people and our Constitution. And she's so disrespectful. She's out here pretending to be a do-gooder. Like Harry sees her as like, and all of us are like, what is happening? And the royal family quiet as a church mouse, which we were like, fine, whatever. But when it comes to politics, when it comes to them literally overstepping to the rules of our allyship and threatens to break any bond we made, especially fighting this last war, over a decade plus, fighting side by side. There was camaraderie. There's so much respect for our countries. We're at a really, really good spot. Meghan Markle is threatening that severely, and your silence is not tolerated or appreciated. I know this is not your country. It's technically not your problem, but it became your problem when she wrote to Congress with your goddamn titles on the paper. She deserves, for that alone, deserves for it to be stripped. I'm not talking about Harry. He doesn't... Ignorance is bliss, I guess, on his... Like, I've been mad at him, but at the end of the day, he comes here and he learns from a bunch of fucking schmucks in California who don't get it. They live in a fucking bubble. I don't think they've ever read the Constitution or the history of the United States or anything like that. And if they did, they really don't give a fuck about it. They're not true patriots. Stop listening to monkeys who dance for Meghan. I just can't deal. Anyway, so all I'm asking, and it's not just me. All I can speak for is myself. But a lot of people are looking at the royal family. This Congress letter came out, nothing was said. You cannot pretend that this doesn't happen, because by pretending that this doesn't happen, that says to us that you are working with Meghan and Harry and you're inching into our politics, which is overstepping, and which means we don't want to be your ally anymore. And that's what I know it seems like dramatic, but Meghan has been overstepping since she came out with that getting everybody to vote. Now they're going on about pushing people in the shot. Like, they're overstepping. They're working with Biden, our fucking president. Why do they have titles? If you do nothing, you are disrespecting this country, and therefore we will lose respect for you. And I actually give a shit about the Queen and Prince William and their line, because they're doing a good job. If you do nothing, it's not going to go good. It's just not. By standing up and saying it was rude and disrespectful to the American people and our Constitution, your popularity rate, woo, skyrockets. Thank you for standing up for us. Our allyship is protected. Thank you for noticing that they over-fucking-stepped. However, most people want her to not have the title because it's... Although Harry did pose in the video of them, like, trying to vote, and he did go... Maybe he should be punished more because he was raised better. At the same time, I don't think he gets how much of an insult it is to America. If you know history, my eyes like this big. Like, I didn't care that she wrote to Congress. Like I said, she was born here. She's allowed to have opinion. If she didn't use the letterhead and just signed it Meghan Markle, I really don't think there would be anything wrong with it. But the fact that she's using her fucking title and then leaked it to the press for attention, this wouldn't be a problem if she didn't do that. And if the royal family says nothing, like I said, this election is going to be brutal for all the progress we've made. And I'm like actually sad that Harry is being a part of the split and the divide between our country when he fought with my brothers and sisters. You do not care about that bond? Because I don't think he does. And I know that maybe he doesn't have a lot of say in what the fuck she does. Maybe she sends this shit and Harry doesn't even know about it until after. I would believe it. But God damn it, this girl needs a muzzle. Or a rule book. Like, not a muzzle, because she can, wrong vocabulary. She can speak. Just speak as Meghan Markle. When you're dealing with politics. You can't use your titles, that's it. That's what's offensive. Because of our history. Like, why doesn't she get that? You gotta pick one. If you want to be a politician, you just gotta be Meghan Markle. If you want to be in the royal family, you are Duchess, whatever. I didn't write the rules, and you didn't either. These rules have been here long before you were ever fucking born, and people died for that shit. So, Harry, your husband, should fucking care that a soldier fucking fought and died for that, whether it was in his lifetime or not. He wore a fucking uniform, and there's morals. You have no morals, Meghan. I don't even know if you have a soul in there. Anyway, I did a Facebook post about it. I was like, this is it. Like, nail in the coffin. Now, we know Meghan Markle's going to fuck up. We know Harry's going to fuck up. We're expecting them to fuck up. Now we're looking at the royal family like, are you going to fuck up too? Please don't fuck up. Please be the big ones and apologize for the morons over here using your titles. Strip them of their titles so we don't have this problem in the future. At least Meghan's. I feel why they would be resistant, because if Harry strips his titles, then the kids lose their titles. I understand that. But Meghan doesn't need a title if she's trying to be Miss Politician over here. Let her go do her and stop offending people, because it really is just about the title. I know that would, to her, it's like, so stupid. Oh my God, I don't understand. Why everybody trying to put me in a box? Bitch! England put us in a box, and we fought our way out of it. Not for you to come in here and erase everything we fucking did. It's not about you. It's not about her. She thinks everything is about her. I cannot deal anymore. She raises my blood pressure with this stupid shit. It's quiet as a church mouse. You get that breath like, it's over. Never have to hear about this bullshit again. And then she goes and does something else that's even stupider than the fucking last time. Who is your advisor? They are the worst. How much do they get paid? I don't even want to know. They're probably home laughing about how big of a hole you're digging for yourself. She's never going to get out of this. Her image is never going to change because she just keeps fucking up and she doesn't care to correct it or like, apologize publicly for insulting your people. It's not about writing to Congress, and it's not about what she said in the letter. It's the title and making it public knowledge. Like, can't you just send a letter and be quiet about it? That's the whole point of sending a letter. If you're not going to be quiet about it, why don't you just pick up the phone and call them and record it? It's the same fucking shit. God damn this woman. Anyway, I have to go. Stay in the light. I'm just speaking because I am a true patriot. This is what I have to clear their fucking toxic hoodoo bullshit energy out of my house because they're a bunch of wackadoos and I really don't get it anymore. Just trying to laugh at this point. It's hard. Anyway, love and light. Bye.